Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Crusader Kings 3 with King Otto of Lothringen. The big first step is done. We do have ourselves a kingdom, and now we can amass more territory in Germany and finally get Kingdom of Lothringen and Germany under one house, which is the House of Habsburg. But first we have an empire to divide. It's one of those good problems to have, right? Too much land, too many titles, so we need to find a couple people to give them away to. And I've been, well, half of that doing it off screen, and the rest we'll figure out together, I think, because part of my decisions, I think it matters. It's gonna be setting up our empire for the future, because it's pretty difficult to get titles back from vassals once you give them to them, unless you go ahead with scheming and murdering and all that. But yeah, King Otto is not really the very best at it. He had one very successful scheme, which was against his grandson, or rather the father of his grandson, and that's about it. Anyway, so I did pin myself 2 characters, and I looked for duchies to give away, and one I think is rather easy to give away, and we're gonna give the county of Biel, even though it hurts a little bit because it's 500 levies in there, but I do want to keep Cologne. I might give away Seine, I'm not sure, but Cologne, or Köln as it's called in German, I'm gonna keep. Though we're gonna give away Biel to our son, if that is indeed possible. Okay, let's have a filter relation. No. Dynasty Habsburg. There we go. Prince Heinrich of Lothringen. You're going to get that. And with it, you're going to also get the Duchy of Transylvania. So he owns this domain here, and we have one less duchy. Very good. Let's actually first check out how is that going to affect. Okay, we're going to lose the Duchy of Upper Lorraine upon succession. That actually doesn't really matter to me at all. That is one of the ones I want to give away anyway. Question is, to whom? I did, the second thing is I found a vassal to actually give that duchy to. Whoops. But I'm kind of scared what will happen. Well, actually not that scared. Let's check out. Anyway, so I did, let's switch to the duchy view. Upper Lorraine is one of the bigger duchies here, and I don't want it to end up in somebody's hands that doesn't have territory exclusively in Upper Lorraine. Is that a sensible sentence? I don't think so. I want it to end up in the hands of somebody who exclusively has territory in here, and maybe not too much, so he doesn't get any ideas. We have a Duke of Luxembourg who's pretty powerful, with 1,000 men there. And for Lorraine, I think we don't have anybody, like, if we go through the counties, that is one, that's another one, another one, another one, another one, and another one. So it's like we can't really have anybody with 2 counties in here, but he doesn't really. Oh, he has children now. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I was about to give it to Count Balduin because he already likes us. He has that one title here. He's not too powerful. He has one heir. He is a very good schemer, though. Resentful Paragon, though he doesn't have a reason to resent us. And his son is, well, can't really say much. He's just 0 years old. He's just been born. So he should be easily disposed of. Is he causing any troubles? So I think he will get the Duchy of Upper Lorraine. There you go. Okay. So we got an empty council position. Why is that? Hang on. What did I do? Well, that is weird. So now they're in his court, and we need to find new people there. Okay, who is the most talented? Count Ebrisil of Koblenz. Prince Heinrich. Well, that is pretty easy. And the next one is our spy master. Who is talented at that? Oh my god, Baron Ulrich of Neuss. Yeah. He is, yeah. He's kind of talented at that. He's the Barony of Neuss. Why you don't like us? Ambitious, short reign, foreign culture group. Ah, that's the daughter of our heir, but yeah. That's up to my son to make her happy. That's not my problem, actually. I think we'll go with the most talented for the position, because in those... we have an alarming amount of people who are able to scheme in this, by the way. But we're going to go with the most talented spy master. And currently he's going to support schemes, but we'll soon find something productive to do for him. Okay. Nominate a successor. You have not cast a vote for the title heir of the Holy Roman Empire. Yes, and we have one holding too many. We got criminals, 4 indeed we can imprison. Adulterer, we only have a 12% chance. She does kind of like us. She has 1 claim. Not really interesting. Mathilde von Luxembourg. She will leave if we miss, and 15% is not very high of a chance. She is... how is she related to him? I don't really get it. She has children. Ah, she's the sister of the Duke of Luxembourg. Yeah, probably won't make much sense. 73%. Von Schwanden is known criminal. Fornicator again. Yeah, winters get cold and lonely. She's pretty much a nobody. She doesn't have money and nobody could pay for her. So it's really not that... oh, he could pay actually. Vassal in the Holy Roman Empire. He could actually pay. And she will just leave our court if we fail. Sure, we'll try. Regina. Adulterer again. 29%. Not really interested. We can create the Duchy of Alsace, which I won't do currently. Powerful vassals, yeah, whatever. I can ask the head of faith for gold, and I can pay 300 to 250 piety. We don't really need gold. I mean, we're swimming in it, and he does like us a lot, the current pope, because we did assist in his war. But we don't need the money, and we might need the piety for some reason, so... 2 family members, yes, we need to deal with that. We can negotiate alliances with our daughters. Not yet. Heir, second in line to inherit Transjurania. Yeah, we're gonna murder our son. What? We just gave him that. First in line. Oh, my heir is the second in line. I'm the first in line. Okay, thanks for... Can we dismiss that? I don't really care. Active elections in the... I know about that. Low county control in Antwerpen, but that is not too bad. And when will that actually be in effect? Don't cause any penalties yet. So we should be good on the duchy front. Let's see. Okay. 1 title lost on succession, and it's going to be the Duchy of West Franconia. Let's first let the game run for a minute there. Okay. Oh, by the way, I also found... We can remove Duke Baldwin now. I also found a suitable marriage partner for our second son, and is Bertha von Sulzbach. Okay, it was Bertha von Sulzbach. Who the hell are you? Duke Adelbert of Steiermark. Well, that is great. Okay, so we gotta search anew. I shouldn't have unpaused the game. That is very, very annoying now. Well, that's too bad, because we would have given us a nice alliance. And now we don't have that opportunity. Okay, so a new search. Age difference, I put it at 10 because I'm willing to marry a girl that is like 7 years different in age, but 5 years a little bit too tight. But now we don't really... Let's go by alliance power. We could have the Kingdom of England as a partner. They're currently at war. Duchy of Flandern. Who are we allied now? We're allied to King of Bohemia. That's good. Won't help us against our liege, but other than that, it's very good. So I think the Kingdom of England might be good. The problem here is just... he is already in war, so I'm not sure if we want to be invested in that or if we want to let it run for a minute, but... on the other hand... she's callous. And she's content. Only 12 years old. I mean, it is a little early. But there's really no interesting alliance. Athens. I mean, yeah, they have some men, but it's so far away and it doesn't really make sense. So I think Prince Margaret of England actually does make sense. We are a lot closer to England now. I mean, our kingdom... if we look at that, it's pretty close to England. So it would make sense, and we're newly a king. It would make sense for us to go after the princess. So let's just do that. Prince Heinrich gets a lot of prestige because we're marrying a princess, and she also gets a little bit of prestige because a close relative of the king. Can we make it matrilinear? Oh, we can, but we don't want to because our heir is a male. Ah, yeah. You shouldn't record late at night. Okay, so we'll do that. We probably get dragged into a war with England, but it's okay. Okay, we got somebody in our jail now. We did recruit knights here, and I gotta have something to get more. We did deal with this situation here, so we only have the one prisoner. And let's ransom for 10. Well, let's hold her for a minute or two. Okay, which decisions do we have available? I'm actually honestly curious what will happen. I never invited claimants. Excellent. Now we have an alliance with King William II. So I think we should do just that. It does cost us a lot of prestige, but I mean we have no shortage on prestige. We're already illustrious, and we're probably in line to be exalted among men, and leave behind a very, very tough legacy for our son to... He's probably just gonna manage what King Otto leaves behind, because those are big footsteps to step in. Anyway, I think I'll just do this. I'm curious what will happen. Oh, hang on. Yeah, of course. And he immediately calls us to war, but that's what we expected. Anyway, an extra hand. For all the authority I supposedly wield as king, I cannot be everywhere in my realm at once. There'll always be those who forget to obey my orders once my attention is turned elsewhere. This is where my vassal Duke Arigisel could come in, who has been faithfully enforcing my decrees. In the 3 days I've been king? Yeah, that's great. Within my own domain, could he serve as my right-hand man and take more active role in administering my... What? Hang on. You gain has right hand. Okay, so get more control growth. He gets opinion, and we'll spend more time together. He's pretty young, so... Count Ruprecht can handle that. Yeah, I don't mind having a right hand, honestly. And I'm kind of curious what will happen. I don't think it goes against our character. No, we're humble. Actually, it goes well with our character. And I'm really curious what will happen, what events will spawn from that if we have a right hand. Because I'm sure he'll... Yeah. He'll capitalize on that opportunity. He's an elusive shadow already. So, yeah, he'll serve me well. Should have made him my spy master, actually. We still can. We still can. Okay, next thing is... Oh, hang on. Call to war. The King of England calls us in a war. The enemies, if the... Is the Duchy of somewhere? Where is that? Don't even see that. Duchy of Lothain. Somewhere up here. And... who's that? Also somewhere there. Yeah, we're gonna accept. And we lost an alliance. King Boleslav, really? Why? Did he die? Probably died. Ah, Bohemia, there we go. King Boroiv. Okay, whatever. Well, we still have a daughter, I think. Yeah, we have Inga. She is pretty, so she could catch... Not really anybody interesting here. Petty King of Ulster, not... Nah, we'll wait. Maybe a year or so. Okay, so what's the situation in this war? The attackers have 4,000 men, the defenders have 10,000, of which I'm sure are 5,000 mine. And we are somewhere up there in England, so let's see where we can raise. Let's just raise the army and get it over with. Put another banner here. Raise them all there. And make good on our alliance. Why not? Hesso heeded my summons and has arrived as court. Okay. Athletic. I mean, we could hire him as a knight. No, we can't even do that. Oh, no, we can. Yeah, I'm just blind. 20. Yeah, why not? But I thought we were inviting claimants. I mean, how is he a claimant? He doesn't have a claim. Oh, he is a knight. Okay. I thought, okay. Wow. Notable guest has arrived. Ah, there we go. Okay. You have a claim on the Earldom of Derby. Where's that, actually? Sure. That's great. But that doesn't really help us much. Vassals? No, where can I see that? On court? Yeah, here. Has a claim. No other skill, though. Roger also has a claim. He's a bit of a diplomat, but not much else. He's a competent steward. Not really. Which claim is that? County of Reims. That is on the middle of France. Not sure if we want to expand into French territory. I mean, let's check out the kingdom titles. Yeah, that would be the Kingdom of France. Not very likely. I want the Kingdom of Germany. Yeah, we're more oriented toward the east. Germany, Bavaria, and maybe Burgundy. Those are the titles we want, and then eventually the Empire. So yeah, not really interested. Okay, where was I? We were helping the allies, yes. Bring these men. Yeah, we need to get rid of one of our domains, but yeah, we can do that later. Let's just bring him on. Let's check out the war again. All these here are... Let's just bring him onto the land, maybe here. Who are you? Duchy of Northumbria. Okay, so the King of England does have his problems. Probably Duchy of Normandy. Yeah, let's hope he doesn't call us into all of his wars. Oh, and by the way, council invitation. Ooh. Yeah, hang on. Scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While I do not know yet who some was planning to kill my knight. Oh yeah, we know about that already. But our spy master should be able to to deal with that. Support schemes, disrupt schemes. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, the Emperor invites us to be Chancellor. You guys see what I see, right? I'm not really the most competent Chancellor. I mean, I'll rather have a position than have no position. Hang on, Council, my liege Council. Okay, so his current Marshal is better than we are, a little bit. His Steward is worse though. And his Steward has a lot higher diplomacy, so I'm not sure why he wouldn't move. Whatever, I'll accept, if nothing else, just to find out what helps. Extra lifestyle experience, sure. And being a king, I already changed my appearance a little bit. I'm put on the crown. But I think it is time to trim that beard just a little bit. And I already looked through the beard styles. And we can trim it a bit into shape like this. Quite like that. This here would be a little much, but I think like so is good, right? Because currently it's a very big, kind of wild beard. And if we trim it a bit like that, boop, looks a little more royal to me. Actually, let's check out if we have a hairstyle too. We currently have a somewhat long hair, so we can just cut it. Can have a fade. Okay, we need to remove the crown for just a minute. No headwear, so we can actually see. Bowl. It looks like actually we had a bowl and it just grew out. Very short. Not really a fade. Not really messy. Yeah, that's what we currently have rocking. Medium, curly, whatever. Okay. Oh my goodness, that looks like one of these wigs the judges would wear. Roman fade. Short afro. Okay. Yeah, that's always what I try. I go to my barber and say, could you cut it a little longer in the back and maybe enrich some fullness on the top of the head? That would be lovely. But he always just laughs at me, and then one of these days I'm gonna get him. Anyway, I think I'm kind of torn between bowl and very short, and judging from the hairstyle he currently has, I think bowl is just trimming up what we already have going, and then we're gonna go with the leafy crown. There we go. Okay, now we're a little bit more groomed. Should actually reflect in diplomacy. I don't know. Chancellor should be looking good, right? Another guest has arrived. Oh, he does have a couple claims, but mostly I'm looking for people who actually are a bit competent. What would I have to pay to recruit you? 145. Yeah, sure. Okay. There's a task ordered. Let's go for... Actually, I want to have control down here. I don't care so much not having too much control up here. And also I found... But yeah, that's after the war. We have the Duchy of Lower Lorraine. Oh, hang on. What happened? It's not created? Duchy of Brabant, it's also not created. Huh. That is seriously weird, because a minute ago King Gottfried did have those titles. Apparently maybe he lost them. Okay, well, that is very good. Nice. One less problem to deal with. We just need to make sure that we get a nice... actually, we don't have that. I was about to say we get a nice duchy for our second heir to inherit. But he could actually get the Duchy of West Franconia as long as we get Swabia. I mean, that's okay by me. He's also not really competent in anything. He has the county of somewhere. Okay. Died. Okay. So my right hand died. Hang on. Who is the new Duke Conrad, a 2-year-old. What if I revoke his title? Duchy. He will accept. It is an act of tyranny, though. But he can't do much because he's a kid yet. Lose 16 opinion of me. I mean, I don't care. But he's weak enough as is. He only has 2... Yeah, it's fine. He can keep that. He can keep that duchy. I'm actually inclined to help him out a little bit. Okay, so now we should have that landing problem. No, we don't have that anymore. At least I don't see it. Reckless. And we're not going to command our own army. The king of... I mean, this is not really... It's a war with an ally that is kind of won before it started. And we're going to put Count Wenzel in here. And we're certainly not going to be the one put my neck out and endanger myself for this kind of war. Now, where can we get some war score? I think we'll just siege down a bit of this. Yeah, just go here. Maybe actually split the army in half, because we have 2 very good commanders. The second one, actually... Second commander. Come on. Just get walking. No. Gosh. Commander. There we go. Count Ruprecht of Strasbourg is also very, very good in what he does. So we can siege down that. That should go 20 months. Holy moly. 5 months here. Okay. And we got a new martial perk. Absolute control. Well, that is gorgeous because absolute control gives you, if I remember correctly, yes, whenever control is at 100, which it is for a lot of our counties, we'll get additional bonuses of tax and levies. So that is very, very nice. Well, there's some war score, but yeah. 17 months. Okay, so looks like his enemies are trying to siege down his capital there? I don't know. Not really. Kingdom of England's pretty big though. But yeah, not our problem. We're just gonna get a little bit of war score, make good on our contract. Maybe pick up a smaller army here or there. And that's gonna be it. And I gotta find somebody to give Seine to, or I'm a bit torn actually. Definitely gonna keep Zurich. Definitely keeping that. Question is, sure. County of Grisons. Boom, 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 boom. Shallow ore mines. I want to keep that too. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we could build here. So the question is, we give away Freiburg or Fürstenberg. Also, both not really. Freiburg is the county capital here. Freiburg does belong to l'Alsace. Okay, so we could probably give away Freiburg, but I think, yeah, I want to keep Cologne because it's really good. 380 levies here, 200 levies, 500 levies. So yeah, that is very helpful. Certainly want to keep that. Probably also want to form the Duchy of Lower Lorraine and just keep the county capital in here. So I'm going to give away Seine, I think, because we're approaching that. Yeah, we don't have penalties yet, but we'll have penalties soon. So we'll grant it. It doesn't have to be a relative. We'll grant it to one of our knights. Preferably one that can actually fight. Gottschalk. Do you already have land? You do not. And he's young enough. Yeah, I think Gottschalk He's been our knight for quite some time. He deserves his own land. So there you go. Should get rid of that. Yeah, I still need to nominate a successor, but haven't really decided on this yet. Because I think we have by far... I know. Me and Duke Rapotto of Nordgau have a lot of votes. Nobody nominated us, actually. I could vote myself. County of Württemberg. Prince Berthold of the Holy Roman Empire. Ah, yeah. I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna vote for King. Cast vote. What does this 18 mean? My voting strength is 3. Nobody votes for me yet. 1. Okay, so that's my number. Okay, so I'm number 18 in the list. Not so relevant. Well. I don't know. Let's vote for number 3. Because Duke Rapotto is already strong enough. Prince Berthold, actually. County of Württemberg. Yeah, I don't like you. But he's also pretty darn strong. He's losing some wars, though. Yeah, you know what? Let's cast a vote for him. There we go. So currently he's to be the successor of the Emperor. Good. Because the Empire should... I mean, that's first. My reasoning there was that he will still be in power for a while, but actually that might not be the case. He's in poor health. Yeah, I'm just hoping that Mr. Rapotto over here... Oh, yeah. Yeah, both of these are not good options for me. Can I actually change my vote? No, I did cast it already, right? Who's number 3? Who is number 3? Prince Heinrich. Yeah, come on, you get a vote. There you go. Okay. Don't like Rapotto, because we're gonna fight him, or we're gonna take territory of him once we have the Duchy of Swabia. So, scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. He's certain that Queen Radegund, my own wife, is scheming against my knight Gottschalk. Ouch. That hurts. Yeah, I think I'm gonna postpone that decision, guys. I need a little break to think about it, what we're gonna do with our wife. So we'll just leave it at that, and we're gonna continue on next episode. So, because this one's already way past the half-hour mark. I've kind of slept on the job here. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was a bit more of a quiet episode, distributing our titles around in the kingdom, but next episode we're probably gonna start growing again. Until then, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and see you around for the next episode.